Route 66 becomes a rolling car museum for one day. Hello, my name is Ruben. I live in a gas station here on Route 66, and I'm going to let you know about an experience I had when almost 100 unique and exotic cars came down this road. I'm just going to warn you right now. I may say the word unique just multiple times, running out of superlatives here, but it was an awesome experience. I came to learn that this event was called the Copperstate 1000. It's an annual event here, and this year it was a 36th annual event where they travel 1,000 miles in Arizona. A little bit about the event that I learned from their website is that it's presented by the Men's Art Council and sponsored by Bell Lexus of North Scottsdale. This rally has long been considered one of North America's premier auto events, and each year it draws collectors and enthusiasts from around the world, all eager to experience the thrill of driving meticulously prepared and preserved vehicles ranging from sports cars to grand touring classics manufactured prior to 1974. I myself being a 1976 model, this rally is after my heart. So 85 cars took part in the previous year's rally, and it looks like the same amount took part in this year's rally. This rally, when it came through, it just really had that unique and bespoke feel. And when I learned more about it, it was no wonder why. So they start out in a baseball stadium. All the cars lined up there. They have, it looks like, what some art students from a local college or something. They're drawing pictures or painting pictures, capturing images of each car. So it looks like each participant is able to have a unique image of their vehicle. What's the unique counter up to? Probably 3. I don't know, but let's keep going. So I think I'm getting word that they are coming down the road. They are. Okay, so we're going to go straight to this video right now. First up is car number 76. It is a Toyota Celica GT, and it is tan in color. This was Motor Trend's Car of the Year. Entry number 3 is a 1953 Lincoln Capri, blue in color, and this one does have its original engine. Here we go with the 1962 Ferrari 250 GTE, and this has a V12 providing 320 horsepower and 370 foot-pounds of torque. Next up, a 1971 Maserati Gilby. This really had serious 240Z vibes. It's powered by a 4.7-liter quad-cam V8 producing 310 horsepower. Entry number 83 is a 1974 911 Porsche, orange in color. This was raced and rallied first by a female owner and wanted the same for the second owner. What an awesome vehicle. Here we have something that'll take your breath away, a 1967 Ferrari 330 GTC Red, and followed by a 1972 Ferrari 365 GTC 4, and that is in red. Next up, something that will capture your heart. What is this? A 1965 Beetle, blue in color, but man, 65, great year. The only Volkswagen Beetle in this rally, and it is doing a great job. This is a 1964 Shelby Cobra. This was raced extensively, and Carroll Shelby gave this driver nicknamed the Snake Charmer. How cool to be personal friends with Carroll Shelby and to have him named you the Snake Charmer. This is entry number 7, a 1970 Ferrari GT 2+2 gold in color. It has a 4.4-liter V12. This car is something to behold right here. Believe it or not, it is a 1969 Alfa Romeo 1750. convertible. Looks like a 1980s or 90s model, but it is a 1969. Next up is a 1956 Maserati Berlinetta Zagato. Man, great design. This vehicle was previously raced at Laguna Seca. Some torque right here. A 1970 Buick Skylark GS 455. 539 foot-pounds of torque with AC and power everything. Here we go with a Chevy Corvette, a Ferrari 330 Americana, a 1972 Ferrari 365 GTB4, a Riviera, another Ferrari, a 62 Corvette, is a 1965 Jaguar E-Type Series 2, yellow in color. This had a great engine sound. It is a 1300cc engine to the 2-liter dual overhead cam, and it is paired with a 5-speed. Check out this color. They call it eggplant. It's a 1973 Porsche 911S with yellow fog lamps and RS Carrera style wheels. Next up, this is something pretty cool. A 57 Porsche, a 63 Jag, a Shelby GT, and another Shelby GT. Only here on Route 66 can you see a pairing like that. And one of those Shelbys was the Hertz gold and black Shelby Mustangs. Here we have a 1970 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL golden color, and this thing had a great sound. Also, a 1957 Chevy Bel Air. This is a really unique vehicle. Entry number 19 is a 1955 Oscar MT4. Entry number 20 is a 1970 Jaguar E-Type Series 2 in British Racing Green. This had the 4.2-liter 6-cylinder engine. Here is another Maserati, a 1972 Gilby Spider, and give him the old wave. This is one of 25 cars that has the 4.9-liter engine. Here's a Porsche, and you gotta love those. What a machine. A 1968 911S. A 1968 Ferrari 330. And like a newer Porsche right there, right? Not listed on the information there, the rally. All these cars will be listed on the show notes there below. A 1957 Jaguar XK140. What's this? It's a 1970 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL convertible, 170 fuel-injected horsepower. And that thing is stylish. Here comes my baby. That is a 1974 BMW 3.0, followed by a 1970 Porsche 914 6. Here comes an American classic, entry number 67. It is a 1967 Corvette with a 327 L79 engine. Camel hump heads in that thing. Here we go. Entry 37, a 1967 Alpha R Giulia Super. It's a four-door. The Giulia Super is a classic touring sedan known for its sports car performance and great handling. That thing looks cool too. Entry number 98. This is being filmed here by the camera car right there. And it's a 1958 Alpha R Giulietta Sprint. This is an Arizona car with a Spanish racing pedigree. Here is a 1955 Ford Thunderbird turquoise in color and a convertible. Has its top up right now, but I can imagine that is quite a treat here on the Mother Road. Entry number 44 is a 1973 Mercedes-Benz 450 SL golden color. And this has the under bumper driving lights as well. And I think that just gives it that cool, nostalgic look. That police bike is included with the Rally. Here's a 1963 BMW 3200S Blue. And that's an Overlander that would stop by. This is not James Bond that's going to be passing by here. That is a unique Porsche. Here we go. Shelby Mustang. Porsche. That is a 1964 Alpha Giulietta and a 1959 Jaguar XK150. That has a 3.4 liter dual overhead cam inline 6. And that's the last year of that model. Here's a there's a Mustang, right? And then here we go. A 1970 Trans Am. There was only 3,100 of these cars, and these cars were designed by John DeLorean. Followed by a 65 Shelby, right? GT350 in Wimbledon white. There goes one of the vehicles on a tow truck, one of the sponsor cars. Classic Mercedes-Benz, a 1962 220 Cabriolet. This is a 6-cylinder with a 4-speed manual, one of 2,000 produced.